Here's one of my favorite farm spots. Some pretty decent stuff here. Not too many people do it, but oh crap. Gotta have war mode on. I'm phased from them, so I gotta go fly over the hill here and turn it off. Didn't even think about it, and actually its description said war mode off, but I didn't think I was running around with it on, but apparently I was. Good thing is it's a farm spot that's really close to storm wind, so I can turn it off real quick without having to go too far. That would be annoying if I had to go like Hearth and fly back a long distance, but that's right here. go. I'm just going to go with my market value because I want to know how much I have a chance of getting for it. A lot of these guys jack up they'll go with a global average or a regional average, which is great, but it's not what they're getting. I want to see what the value is on my server, so. Oh, that's better. I guess we're good. I gotta up my change my there we go. I want to be announcing every little thing I pick up, so change it to 1,000. Should have bought my monk. Could afford more. farm will fill your bags up like really fast. Not a lot of raw gold, meaning you're not going to get a ton of gold from it. But a lot of lock boxes, a lot of cloth, and a lot of booze. Yeah, I should have brought my monk, because if we could pull all these stragglers, the respawn rate would be so much faster, and we just got another monk in, so I may switch over to my monk. What's going on? He's not killing back there. He's got an option. What's up with the respawn? These guys. Yes. The amount of cloth you get, even if cloth is sold for next to nothing on your server, which most it is now because of so many people doing gold farming, the sheer amount of cloth you get, you will make a good amount of gold. And again, this is these are risky farms because you're dealing with mostly transmog gear that can take a while to sell versus straight raw gold, which there's not that many really straight raw gold farms in the game. So when you hear people say wild gold farming, it's not too many places where you're going to make a lot of straight gold. If they were, that's where everybody would be. But versus, say, mat farming, like with my hunter, I'll go out and farm leather. It's pretty much a guaranteed sell all the time. Or even in a worst case, disenchant start getting some nice stuff. There we go. There's a 15,000 gold item. That bumped us up to 19,000 gold an hour. for 1,000 gold. Again, like any other farm, you don't want to do any one single gold farm too much, simply because you're going to end up with tons and tons of the same items and have a hard time selling them. What you want to do is you want to move around and do different farm spots. That'll give you a wide variety of items and a lot better chance of selling. The goal is basically to just have thousands of auctions in the auction house. So we'll do this one. We'll get a good amount of stuff, but then we want to go do another spot because that's different gear. What is this guy doing? What is going on over here? Like I said, for a farm like this one, there's just a couple of items that are really rare that sell for tons of gold. But that's what you're looking for. But the bread and butter is the items that we're getting right now. The lock boxes, we'll do the lock box open too. But 25 minutes in, we've looted over 22,000 gold worth of stuff. That's huge. And to many people, stuff doing farms like this is boring. It can be. But the point is, you want gold to do all the things you like to do in the game, or if you want to play for free and buy WoW tokens, you need gold. So we look for the quickest way to build up our gold. And farms like this are certainly the fastest way. And just spend an hour. If you don't know how to do them, or you haven't done them before, like we've got a guy in the group right now, I can tell when he started, hadn't done them before, but go to Group Finder, go to pre-made groups, go to custom, and in the search box at the top, just type in farm, and there'll be all kinds. We'll do another one after this. I just want to fill my bags up. And we'll go use TSM and put a ton of stuff in the But just got all kinds of patterns, greens, blues, a couple old school epics, the lockboxes. Again, they're always fun to open. Most of this is transmog gear, but whether you like it or do it or not, there's a huge market for transmog gear. This is not, I mean, we're not doing horrible here. I've got, almost 24,000 gold worth of loot in 39 minutes. course, now keep in mind that one of them, one single item, and I'll show you. If I can find it. Destiny two-hand sword. Sells on my server for 15,000. So it's a nice grab for here. And there's even better items than that. It's not the most popular farm. But we'll do some other ones. This one's kind of getting out of control. Leader's not really doing that great of a job on controlling the loot times. But I'm not going to spend the night here, so we'll take what we can get. I'll show you some other farms that, you know, where you can get mats that sell really well. But basically, I'll show you this farm. You've got the key is you have 3 main spots. And you can see them in the piles, 1, 2, 3, and then the spot behind the hill here. You've got to have people constantly killing on all of those. And if you've got a full party, you can put one in each spot, and one behind the hill. If you've got monks, you can do pulls with the statues. But if you set it up right, the respawn is consistent. It's just constant. Right now, and you don't even need a 4-man group will do just fine here. Leader just left, and these guys are just kind of running around, randomly killing stuff, so it's going to fall apart pretty quick. See if we can snag something. Yeah, the key is you don't want to be running around random. You want to be pretty tight with your group and and killing at regular intervals. It just keeps the farm more consistent. We got a random hunter outside the group. Just running around killing stuff, and I think kind of put everybody off. So But I will trade it. Look, this is good stuff. 24, just over 24,000 gold worth of sellable items. Even if you factored, you sold it way cheap, and you got 12,000 gold for 45 minutes. And we're going to get out of here because this group is just not organized anymore. We're going to head back over to Stormwind and empty out our bags and look for another farm. But again, that's Burning Steps, right by the Blackrock Stronghold. You've got the 3 spots. I'll show you one more time. You can see them pretty clear. The 3 main spots, 1, 2, 3, and then the one behind the hill. You need to place people at all of them, and the respawn will be consistent. Best thing to do, like any other group, is put a raid marker down at each spot. Give each player in your group a corresponding mark. Set a timer, kill for 2 minutes and loot. Kill for 2 minutes and loot. That's how you're going to keep your group going consistent and the respawn constantly rolling. So we're going to head back over and get rid of this stuff. And we'll look for another farm. I'll show you how I find them. It's really very simple. And it's no big deal that I only spent 45 minutes there. Like I said, you want to spread it around. You don't want to spend too much time in any one farm spot or running any single dungeon, simply because you're going to end up with massive amounts of the same items, flooding the market and make it really hard to sell. If you do different farms and different dungeons, you'll get a really wide variety of gear and items, and your chances of selling are going to be much higher. Alright, I don't know why I'm doing this. I have it down, but first thing we're going to do is dump the grays. Close that. And I have a sell gray button that literally sells all the grays in my bag. That is from my Zygor add-on. It's kind of a leveling guide add-on. It has all kinds of other stuff too. But you can get more information about that at Zygor.info. Zygor.info. Appreciate if you use that link. That lets them know I sent you. It helps me out too. Forgot I want to get rid of. You can post the drinks and the healing potions and the mana pots if you want. Generally, they don't sell that well. I just vendor them because posting them up over and over again just is. You're wasting on the listing fees. You're not really going to sell them. And you're not going to sell for much even if you do. So I just have to clear all that crap out of my bags. Looks pretty close. I will send the lock boxes that I got over to my rogue. Oh, what do I got here? I'm going to relist this stuff. Alrighty. Emptied out my box. I'm going to send mail. Surprise my rogue. He gets all my lock boxes. And actually, it's easier to do it this way. Done. Go over to the auction house. Oh. Things wrong. And if you are not using TSM, if you want a gold farm, if you want to make a lot of gold, not just from a selling standpoint, but from a buying and selling, TSM is the way to go. And I'm going to show you real quick how it works as far as, and this is straight download. I haven't done any customizing at all. They've got every item in the game already set up in here for you. And if I just hit run post scan, it's going to go through and create a auction for every item in my bag that can be sold. So if you're carrying things that you don't want to sell, again, you'll have to confirm the post. You'll see it after this, but you want to be careful. Like, there's my bear tartar. I don't want to sell that. So what it's going to do, it's going to create the listing, and then we'll have to hit post for each one to just post it up. But like for my bear tartar, I can hit skip and it'll go on to the next one. Trade Skill Manager TSM4, one of the best add-ons in the game, hands down. While we are creating the listings here, and one of the things that takes a long time is the cloth, because you know, there's so much cloth in the auction house that it's got to go through everyone, see what's listed, and make sure it's creating an auction for you that's appropriate. If you want a 110 to 120 in-game questing guide when Battle for Azeroth drops, Zygor's is the most incredible set of in-game World of Warcraft guides all in one add-on. And again, you can get information about it at zygor.info, www.zygor.info. But I'm going to just show you real quick. I can't. I'll wait. But leveling guide, any race class combination, Horde or Alliance, doesn't matter what level your tune is, you can pick up no matter where. It doesn't have to be a level 1 alt. It can be any level. Dungeon and raid guides to walk you through every dungeon and raid if you want to learn how to lead those things. Profession guides, daily quest guides for every single expansion they've put in the game. You know how every expansion has daily questing zones? There's guides to run you through every day if you want to. If you haven't opened the dailies for any certain expansion, the guide will walk you through quest by quest how to open up the dailies, and then you can start doing them. Reputation guides, you want to get exalted with every faction in the game, they're in there. Achievement guides, hunter pet, battle pet, and mount guides. If you want to go out, if you've got a hunter and you want a guide in game to show you where all the pets are, it's in there. If you like pet battles and you want to know where all the great battle pets are in the game, there's a guide in there. If you like collecting mounts, flying mounts, ground mounts, they're all there and a guide to tell you exactly how to go get them. But I can't do it justice. Their website goes over everything. Zygor.info, Zygor.info, and you can get all kinds of great information about it. If Blizzard said tomorrow, if Blizzard said right now, each player can only have one add-on, Zygor would be mine. I would delete all the other ones, hands down. I wouldn't. I can't say I wouldn't play the game without Zygor. I certainly would not. I never level another team again without it. Doing my dailies every day are a breeze. Have an error here? Is there something wrong? It looks like my posting has stopped. Well, I'm going to post what I have. And literally, I'm just clicking post. Yeah, something happened here, that's for sure. Yeah, it just keeps going back and forth. Alright, we're going to close the auction house. You know what, before I open that back up again, I'll show you really quick. What I was talking about. Alright, so here's the add-on. So leveling. All the starter areas and every leveling zone in the game. You can, with the new flexible questing zones, you can go wherever you want. And there's guides for all of them. All the dungeons and raids for every expansion. All the daily quest guides for all the expansions. They're all in there. Oh, seasonal events, I forgot that. All the seasonal events, the quest lines and the achievements, and real quick world events. Battle for Azeroth. The pre-quest zone, they've already got it in there. They had that in there the day it was released. Reputations, again, you want to get exalted with all the factions, it's there. Gold guide for making gold. Professions, those are going to be overhauled because of the newest professions. I was telling you, battle pets, hunter pets, mounts. Okay, let's say you like getting mounts and you want to go for ground mounts. Look at all the mounts. Alright, let's just pick. And again, you can see what they look like. Drop the mounts. Look at all these mounts. And a guide that will tell you exactly where to go and what you have to do to get them. Same thing with the battle pets. There's all the pets, a little picture of each one. Where to go, how to get them. Hunter pets, same thing. All the hunter pets are here. Different categories of them. Demon dogs. I love that demon dog. Titles. You want all the titles. They're here for every expansion. And achievements. There's thousands of achievement guides in here. So again, to me, I've been using it since Burning Crusade. It was originally just a leveling add-on, and John, who does it, he's got a team that does it with him now, slowly added all these other things into the game. But check it out, Zygor.info. Again, it's a special link that they know I sent you. It helps me out. I appreciate it if you'd use it, Zygor.info. So let's again try to see if we can get The auction house has been like really kind of hinky lately. I've been getting errors. So let's try it again. Run post scan. And I am going to grab a quick bio while we are waiting. I'll be right back. Alright. Must be a lot of activity on the server tonight because this is taking certainly longer than I expected. If you are on my YouTube stream, I know there's people who watch on YouTube. I want you to know that I am doing a giveaway on my Twitch stream. Again, it's twitch.tv/whynotsteve. And you can only enter from my Twitch stream. It's a webcam. Actually, the webcam I use, I like it a lot. I actually just got it, but it's a Logitech C920 HD Pro webcam. I'm giving it away on the 15th of August to give people time to get some entries. If you just hit the follow on my Twitch feed, you get 200 Why Not bucks, and it's 200 Why Not bucks for an entry into the giveaway. You also get it by watching the stream. You know, there's but I'm giving that away on the 15th. It's a really nice webcam. I like it a lot. I needed one for the stream, and I was looking at reviews and stuff, and this one kept popping up. And when I went to buy it, it was such a good deal, I decided to go ahead and get two, and I'm going to give one away. So again, if you hit the follow button, or you can just spend time watching my stream. Everybody who watches accrues Why Not bucks, but if you hit follow, you'll get 200. And then if you watch the Twitch chat, my bot will tell you exactly what you need to do to enter. And you can come back and enter as many times as you want. up until the 15th. I'm going to do the drawing on the 15th. And we are almost done. This auction posting was painful. We got the error. But it's almost done. I just want to clear the bags out before we move along. But that was a pretty good, it was a pretty decent gold farm. It's not, again, it's not the most popular place to farm gear and stuff, but it works. And as you saw, I got about 25,000 gold worth of stuff in 45 minutes, which is really, really nice. I like that a lot. And I'm guessing actually that that two-hand sword Destiny, there must not be one up because it's recommending I post it for 43,000 gold. That would be a really, really nice sell. Okay. So we're done, and all I gotta do now is just hit post. So we're gonna post all these items. There are some that it will not post because the sale amount is less than what it recommends. That's these items down here. And what it's doing right now is it's confirming. And then you'll see my bags over here. They won't be empty, but they'll be pretty close when this is done. So again, that was just roughly 45 minutes, and it's actually better than we thought. Because again, the Destiny was only showing it a market value of 15,000, and TSM is recommending I put it up for 43. So we had 24. That's going to add another 30. So almost a little over 50,000 gold in value for a 45-minute farm out in Burning Steps. If you missed it, I'll open up the map and show you again where that location was. Mostly greens, a lot of cloth, some lock boxes that I've already sent over to my rogue. I like accumulating those and doing one big lockbox open at once a week. It's kind of fun. But as you can see going down, this is all items that I got in that 45-minute period. 5,000, 1,400, 600, 600, 2,000, 500, basically 500, 1,600, 1,100, 2,800, 43,000 for that Destiny. If it sells at that, it's hit or miss. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And then still all this stuff down here that it did not create an auction because it's being sold so cheap. It's lower than my default low amount. So as you can see, it stripped all that out of my bags. Now what I will do is I can switch back to the WoW UI. I'll do that. And then I also run an add-on called Auctionator, which allows me to quickly make individual decisions on items. So I'm just going to drop these in and I'll show you real quick how that works. Alright, I like doing 48 hours. 12 gold a stack. It's selling really, really cheap. But it doesn't matter to me. It's all gold, right? So I got 5 stacks. And we're going to sell it all. We'll get the masonry cloth out of here. So just a quick break from leveling. I'm doing an alt level challenge with the hunter that I'm going to go back to just to see how the changes in leveling have affected time-wise. I've always tracked. I love leveling alts, so I've always tracked how long it takes. And this is my 3rd tune since the 8.0 pre-patch for BFA. I'm personally not noticing any difference in the leveling time, at least from questing. And you can see as I place these in how quickly it recommends a price, and I can just hit create auction. And again, that's to clean up the ones that TSM did not have me create an auction for because it didn't like the price. I could go through and modify TSM to lower the prices on things. It's just easier to let it do the bulk and then come back behind it and clean up doing this. It only takes a couple of minutes. Again, this is Auctionator. The TSM4, which I just used, is brand new. I've been using TSM3. 4 was in beta for a while, and they just released it out last week. I like it so far. I haven't dug into the whole thing. I want to go back real quick when I'm done this and look. There used to be a function where you could see real quick the total value in gold that you have in auctions listed. I want to see if that's still there. And again, some of these items may be a better deal to disenchant and sell the mats, but I find it easier just to put them up, and then after a couple of listings, if they don't sell, I'll go ahead and DM. Unless, of course, it's, you know, a really nice value piece of transmog gear. Those transmog gear is a great way to make gold, but what a lot of the gold farmers will not tell you when you start doing it is that transmog gear can take a while to sell, depending on your server and the item that you're trying to sell. But if you're persistent, you can make really good gold at it. are just about done. A couple more items. I don't know why that's, but hey, if people buy it, they buy it. Excellent, I'm not going to do that again. I'll pick up the rest of this stuff later on. Yeah, right now I have 132 auctions totaling 84,153 gold if they all sell. And I sold this staff for 223 gold, so that'll be coming in. Alright, so we got our bags cleared out. Now I will show you. Check the mail real quick. I don't know if there's anything there. No. How I find farming groups. If I don't want to farm solo, or I'm, looking for mats or something like that, or solo dungeon running. So I go to Group Finder, pre-made custom groups, find the group, and then in the search just type farm. And there's all kinds. Silas's farm is not that great anymore. I could get on my monk and do it, but again, it's not really worth it. Burning Steps Transmog Farm, that's where we just came from. There's one for, let's go ahead and check this one out. It's the Bronze Whelpling Farm. They're farming basically for a Bronze Whelpling pet. So we're going to join it. I'm on my way. And we're heading over to Blasted Lands. Meet up with our leader, Joe. Where's my boy Joe? There it is. There's my boy Joe. I was heading the wrong way. Yeah. Nice. Looks like you got it and bailed. I don't know if I'm in the right spec for this, but we're going to find out. I'm probably not, honestly. Should have... Oh, these guys are easy to kill. I'll switch over. Yep, everything's instant respawn. Never done this one. Not too sure about this one. This may be way too slow for me. pretty slow farm spot. And it doesn't look like there's much of anything aside from not a lot of gold. Yeah, this is a pretty bad farm, honestly. I mean, if you're out here spending all this time farming for a pet that looks like sells on my server for like 5,000 gold. I'll give it a chance, but I haven't seen anything. Like anything, not even a green. Yeah, I mean this pet that they're farming looks like it sells for about 5,000 gold on my server. If I got one an hour, that's literally a horrible farm rate. And in 10 minutes I've picked up 126 gold. So if I don't get one, I'm averaging 700 gold in an hour. No, I can go do one daily quest and make 700 gold. Yeah, it's actually pretty bad. Yeah, I'm out of this group for sure. Not even worth the time, honestly. Alright, let's see what else is going on out here. Primal Life. They're full. Structure crate farming, unless you really need gear, is a complete waste of time. Alright, so it looks like I am going to be left to do some dungeon farming. So, alright, I'm going to get reset up to do dungeon farming, but again, I want to recap that farm that I did, which we did really well on, is going to be found Burning Steps. Right here, it's Black Rock Stronghold. 3 groups in the front, 1 behind the hill. Place people in each location. Kill. The respawn rate is instantaneous, and you can do really, really well there. So I will be back